Something about old liberals pisses me off a bit. Like,
Yeah.
because do you know the Father Ted writer, Graham Linehan, who is very, very vocal about his feelings towards transgender kids or puberty blockers or operations on kids and so on? Something that I've noticed is that there is a class of liberal who has kind of, in quite a horrified way, realized that actually there should be limitation on freedom, and they sort of spent like 40 or 50 years banging that drum, and now when it goes too far for them, they feel really upset. They're upset about being booted out of the club
Yeah.
for their views.
Yeah.
I bet they booted people out of the club for their views
Probably, yeah.
in the 80s and the 90s and the 2000s for the more conservatively minded social conservatism. I don't know. There's something about it. People who get really into politics,
Yeah.
that their primary talent isn't politics.
Yeah, yeah.
So you should do that. You should do comedy.
Yeah. And he could have a bigger impact on those issues by joking about them, probably. You know, he probably could, rather than fighting them.
It's like David Mitchell, the Peep Show writer, goes, there was some survey done in England where a lot of young English people don't believe in democracy, basically.
Yeah.
Or, you know, they're pro-dictatorship or something like that. I'm not totally remembering it, but he wrote this article for The Telegraph or someone, really pissed off about how uneducated kids are to do with dictatorship. And what pisses me off about that is that these old liberals whose ideology completely betrays young people, it gives them no guidance to have a good life spiritually. Mental health through the window, you know. All that. They are outraged when those same young people naturally become disillusioned with the fucking status quo. There's something about that arrogance that like drives me kind of mad, you know? They're so fucking dumb. Like, they could buy a house for 150 grand. And they're baffled as to why young people who live with their parents at 28 are disillusioned.
Yeah, that's the lie they believe, isn't it? That what they believe in is perfect and is the best option, like, and they just can't comprehend that it doesn't work for somebody else. Like, I mean, yeah, they say these things swing in roundabouts or swing in a pendulum, like.
That's the reason why you also shouldn't get upset, because that's so true. I've seen that now. Hey, I was 20s in the worst time of all time. I was in my 20s in the worst time of all time. So are you. And it's like, I probably like dreamt of like a slight swing back when I was being demonized for all those years. But actually now that it's happened, I find it so like, because this woman in America recently called a black child the N-word. And people have raised like £500,000 for her. And there's basically this idea that like, it's like a backlash to guilt tripping of white people or whatever, blah, 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 in America. A lot of respectable people are like borderline supporting this woman. And it's just like so dull. Like, how on earth is that good behavior? They think it's like good revenge to become like the people who've abused them. Like, the abused hurts people.
It's good to just calmly withdraw from this, isn't it? Like,
withdraw. And you can't make good art unless you have a good time.
Yeah, I think when you make angry stuff, it's just the angry people will resonate with it.
Yeah, I wouldn't know about this, so you speak about this. Only joking! I would, of course, know this.
You're kind of not really making them laugh, you're just making them feel right.
There's this like genre of art now that exists in this righteousness. Tom MacDonald, the rapper. Do you know him?
Yeah.
Wow, his whole thing is can't cancel all of us.
Yeah.
Woke people are crap.
Yeah. Yeah.
What else?
Yeah.
It's like very boring, but he's
It is.
making great
Yeah.
money.
Yeah.
I'd be doing it myself if it had financially paid off for me, I'd be still doing it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I think that's the right decision. Because
Yeah.
house prices,
Yeah.
it is
Yeah.
$500,000 for a little cardboard box in Dublin now.
Yeah.
People always overcorrect or correct in the wrong way. They're wrong in a new way. That's the only thing
Yeah.
we can hope for.
Yeah.
Like our kids will be wrong in a new way. Do you ever see these like Gen Z parents and they're getting their 3-year-old toddler to journal every night before bed, and the 3-year-old wants to play with Power Rangers, and the
Yeah.
3-year-old's crying, and
Yeah.
they need to have the 3-year-old to sit down and meditate and do ice baths because they
Yeah.
want to release the trauma, and they don't realize they're inflicting the trauma, and they actually think
Yeah.
like they are so self-aggrandizing, and it's like, seriously,
Yeah.
guys, like the kid would be better off getting hit around the head than that
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? It's just terrible.
Yeah. It's yeah. Just trying to compensate, isn't it? Overcompensation for yeah.
That's it.